Where were you when you found out, and how did you find out that you were given the nod as the starting quarterback?
It was in the morning. It was actually, I was still at home. I hadn't got in yet. It was pretty early, like 7:30 in the morning. Coach Roderick called me and let me know, and then later came in and briefly talked with Coach Satake and Coach Grimes, and it's always good to get that and that validation and to see your hard work paying off. But at the same time, it doesn't. That's not what I want to end at. That's just one step in the process. But now it's helping this team win games, and so I was excited, but just it motivated me even more just to get in and get to work and get better and start preparing for Arizona more. It was because they made the announcement kind of right before we started our Arizona practices, so I was excited just to get in that day and start watching film on, watch more film in Arizona and get out and practice it was if anything, it's just made me more motivated to help myself, help prepare myself to be a leader for this team and to help do what I do my best to help this team be successful.
When you saw Aaron Roderick show up on your phone, did the heart start beating a little more? Because it's coming around that time.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. You kind of have an idea. I figured, okay, this is the conversation. But this whole year, this past year has been a huge learning experience for me. It's kind of been a journey of learning how to deal with adversity, and then learning how to just stay present and stay focused on what I can control. And going through an injury and the rehab process, you want to get back as soon as you can, but you have to be patient. And you just have to take things one day at a time. And then I've had that same mindset in fall camp. I'm not going to get ahead of myself or worry too much about who's going to be the starter, when are they going to announce it. I wasn't going to worry about that. I just wanted to do the best I could each and every day in practice, play to the best of my ability, and then let things fall where they may. And I felt like I did a good job of that. It's a mental grind sometimes in fall camp. Day in, day out, you're working out, you're practicing hard, you're watching film. It's tough, and sometimes you start thinking ahead. But I just had to I would just bring myself back to the present, focus on what I could control, and just go out and play hard, play my best, and now just because I've named the starter doesn't change that. It still has to be earned each and every day. You can't sit back and relax or take a day off or take a play off. You still have to have that same mindset of coming in each and every day to get better and taking it one day at a time.
How did the competition throughout camp with Zach Wilson, who was overperforming, impact you and how you approached things in your game?
Well, Zach he's a talented quarterback, really good player. You watch him, you don't think he's a true freshman. He's way better than I was when I was coming out of high school.
Does his helmet fit?
That fits too, so he looks better too. He plays better and he looks better, so he's got it all going for him. He's a great player, and he and I have been really good friends through it all. We've been communicating, talking in between plays, talking during film sessions and just out and about, in the locker room and stuff like that. Just, we've been very mature about it all, and we want to see each other do well and help each other out, because we understand it's at the end of the day, we're teammates. It's a team game, and we got to help each other out. We got to help this team win. And because he's been such a good player, it forces both of us to compete every day, to come in every day with the mindset of okay, I got to play really well. I got to execute. I got to know my assignments. I got to know what I'm doing and go out and play well. You can't take any plays off or days off because you might lose your opportunity. And so it's been good for us. It's been a good learning experience for the both of us.
Did it make you better?
Yeah, competition always does. Whenever there's competition, and like I just said, it makes everyone. It brings out the best in everyone, because you have to show up every day. Looking to be at the top of your game, on your A game each and every day.
At Arizona, 2006, 12 years later, kind of fun to go back there for BYU in Arizona. That was a close one. How quickly do you expect this offense to kind of click and get going? Because historically, it's kind of taken a sec, but I think in your mind, maybe you've put some points up on the board, hopefully, right? So what do you expect in game one?
It's tough to give predictions of things that might happen, but all that we are trying to do as an offense is just to be very detail oriented in our execution, to know our assignments, to go out and run our offense, to play smart. We want to take care of the football. We don't want to shoot ourselves in the foot with penalties. We want to be a very smart executing offense, and I think we've done a good job of that this fall camp of just thinking back to spring ball and then the first day and to where we are now. Huge progress has been made, and so that's what we're looking for. You can't make predictions of what's going to happen, but we want to play tough, we want to play smart, and we want to go out and just execute our offense to the best of our ability.
How does your skill set fit Jeff Grimes' offense?
It's a tough question. I've been asked that a few times. I think there's, mentally, there's a lot to it. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of reads that we as quarterbacks have to make, both in the run game and the pass game. And so, intellectually, you have to be on top of your game. You have to be dialed in, alert, making your reads and making your calls each and every play. It allows you to make plays. It gives us opportunities to throw the ball downfield. It gives us the opportunity to, create big plays, and just to, gives us opportunities to get the ball in our playmakers' hands. And so that's something I feel I can do well. I feel like I'm, a good playmaker. I've been better, especially this fall camp, of being smart with the ball. Just being, a better distributor of the ball and making sure that the ball gets in the hands of our playmakers. And so, I'm excited. It's been a good year of work. It's been a good fall camp of preparation, and now it's that time just to get going and let the games begin, which is that's the funnest time of the year. And so it's an exciting opportunity, and we're really looking forward to it.
What are some of the biggest differences in your mind between 2015 version of you and 2017 version of you?
Well, I was like 25 pounds heavier, first and foremost, and that wasn't necessarily the best weight. Hence why this year I really decided to lose some weight and kind of get stronger and get healthier. In 2015, I was fresh off the mission and a little bit reckless, a little bit careless sometimes with the ball. Sometimes we'd put it up for grabs and not in the safest situations. But luckily I had some really amazing receivers that bailed me out at times. But yeah, just I think mentally it was like the game was a lot faster. It was my first year playing college football, so the game was fast. And then 2017, I was a more experienced player, but I don't know. I think I just didn't play my best, didn't have my best year. But I was able to really watch the film from last season and then make those changes and start working on getting better and improving myself as a player. And I feel like I've done that. And but now it's time to go out and show it and prove it. More than anything, as I think about it, I'm just thankful for this chance to be here. I've been through a lot of highs and lows and different twists and turns in my career here, but here I am at the start of my senior year with an opportunity to finish it out strong, and I'm really grateful for that chance to be here with my team, playing the game that we all love, and something that I want to take advantage of and just enjoy.
It's great to see you healthy. Obviously, dropping 20-plus pounds is a significant thing to do.
Your helmet fits 3 years later. That's great.
and your Achilles, as far as we know, was 100%, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's been great. Really healthy. Couldn't have asked for a better recovery process with the trainers, the strength and conditioning staff, the doctors. At times, I was doubting myself. At the beginning, you just think, man, will I ever be the same? Will I ever get back to where I was? Will I ever be healthy again? And sometimes you have those moments of doubt. But I've been able to get healthy and get strong, and I feel great. I feel like I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. The Achilles is no longer an issue. I don't even think about it. But more than anything, is those personal, internal lessons that injuries teach you are something that I'm grateful for. Just to be able to, to fight through adversity, to do hard things, and to take things one day at a time, it's been a good life lesson for me.
I want to end this interview with something that we failed to do last year, Jerem. And that is
comment on his mustache that it's gone.
Well, no, we did that plenty.
You look great without it, by the way.
Thank you. I feel better.
Like me, you look better without a mustache.
I want to give you the most grandiose dose of the BYU Sports Nation karma that we can muster up.
The preseason dose of it.
Yes.
I think this means good things. You're already a good player. We don't give it to crappy players. So.
Well, I appreciate it.
We only give it to the good ones.
I appreciate that.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
For what you bet.
I'll take as much as I can get.
It's great to talk to you.
Yeah.